Hello everyone, this is Eva with Stitching in the Interlake. How's everybody doing today? I was just checking to see if Jonah was there, and he is. But, okay, so first of all, there's Miss Twinkle Dozer now, and Lily Melly. There she is. Been sleeping all the day. And Jonah is down in his hut there. You can kind of see him. So, yeah. So the gang's all here. So, all right. So it's Sunday. It is the 13th of March. So come along and grab your stitching, grab your diamond painting, grab whatever it is, and let's get going. All right. I want to show you here how far I had done. So I've got here, you can start to see here, that's part of her gown, and this is where I put that variegated, so you can kind of see it, and I did up here too, so I put the variegated here, and here, and here. So now what I'm working on, it was supposed to be 922, and I picked up 920, but I thought, that's okay. I'm going to leave it. It must have been the way that God had planned it. You know, the greatest of discoveries were made by accident. So maybe this will turn out to be, you know, even more beautiful than I would have had. So anyway, so yeah, so today is an absolutely gorgeous day. It is high, very high clouds, blue sky. We turned our clocks ahead last night. Oh, I'm so tired of that. And it was, I wish they would stop doing that. I know down in the States that they're trying to, a lot of states are doing that. They won't do time change. And I hope that's here. In Canada, it is Saskatchewan and Nunavut or Yukon. It's one of them. They don't time change either. So yeah, so nothing much else is happening. Went to church. We had 3 new people come. They were visiting from Vancouver. They're going back a week tomorrow. So they will be here next Sunday, which will be nice because Father Paula will be here. So it's nice that they would come here. So so yeah. So otherwise, it was just a very quiet day. Not much happening. I came home and sat around for a bit, did a little bit of stitching. Didn't really do much of anything else. So I am listening to a book that I got through the library, and it's called Help for the Haunted. It's pretty good. I can't tell how old the girl is who is narrating it and how old she's supposed to be on there. First I thought it was a boy, but then as it went on it was a girl, but it's actually pretty good. Ouch. I keep poking my finger here. Ah. So, yeah, it's actually pretty good. So, when I'm done here talking to you all, I'm going to put that on and listen to that, and I'll stitch. I've decided tomorrow I'm going to vacuum and wash my floors. I think they need it. So, that'll be good. And, not much else. Oh, Lilybell, she got me up. It was, I think, 3 o'clock the new time. And, sorry, Lilybell. I'm just putting the blanket around my knees. And, yeah, so I put her out. And then I crawled back to bed and left her out, gave her some treats. And then she started snuffling around about 5 o'clock. This is all new time. Okay. So, I got up then. Oh, there. So, did any of you check out that movie, The Atom Project? Boy, it's good. Boy, it's good. So funny. It's with Ryan Reynolds. And I can see that kid there. I think he's going to be a really good actor. Like, as he gets older, I can see him really making a name for himself. Now, I don't know who he is, but yeah, I can really see him making a name for himself. So, but yeah, otherwise not much else. It's just quiet. Just very quiet here. Yeah, so I did not sleep well. Not at all. It's just wore me out. These time changes really, they give me a sucker punch. And I phoned over to Juliet to make sure that she was up, because otherwise, if she didn't get up, if she thought it was the old time, then she wouldn't get up till 9:30, and church was at 10. So, but she was up. She was up. She's working gangbusters on her design. I gave it to her, I don't know how many years ago. Quite a long time ago. 10 years ago, maybe. So she's been working on that, and it's a full coverage, but there are so many bands of color, and it's all done in sepia tones, or sepia, whatever way you prefer to say it. So, but yeah. So it's supposed to be warming up here over the next few days. By the end of the week, it's going up to 5, which is good because I want some of this snow to go. I'm tired of all this snow and cold. I'm just tired of it. I am just so tired of it. It's, it has got to go. It's got to go. Oh, yeah. So, I'd like to welcome my new subscribers. I was briefly up to 321, and then it dropped back down to 320. So, maybe somebody was watching and then decided, nah, not for me. And that's okay. That's okay. If you come if you're just passing through and you're watching this for the first time, well, welcome. Thank you so much. I know many of you come from as a result of stitching with Laura. Laura's really good. She's really good. So I try to mention her on every video. Her and Natalia, Lovecraft Forever. They're both good. They're both excellent. So, yeah. I used to watch Just Keep Stitching and Stitching with the Housewives and all that. And I don't. I don't. Not anymore. I prefer smaller channels. You know, it's like what you see on my channel is what you're gonna get, because I don't have no bells and whistles. No, not this girl. No, 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 no. I don't know how to do it, and I don't think I can do it on my phone or my iPad. It's just not gonna go. Not gonna go. So, I see my glasses are a little darker because of the light that's come in here. But yeah, so if you're just passing through, thank you. If you like what you see, consider giving me a thumbs up. If you don't like what you see, still consider giving me a thumbs up. We have a great bunch of ladies on this group. And a lot of them are on the Facebook group, Stitching in the Interlake. My email address is stitchingintheinterlake, all one word, @gmail.com. Yeah, so it's, yeah, I'm so grateful for each and every one of you being here, for all my original subscribers, all my olds, old subscribers. Thank you so much for sticking with me and being on this journey with me, because that's what it is, right? It's a journey. All this is just, you know, it's either that you can go through life. There was somebody had posted something. It's like, when I get to the end of my life, I don't want to get here slowly, without scrapes and bumps or something, but to come to the end, you know, laughing and giggling and racing and scrapes and bumps and you name it, and wrinkles and fat, the whole 9 yards, and say, what a ride, right? So it's all on how you take it, right? Like you can just be that you just sit there and do nothing all day and do all the shoulda, woulda, couldas and complain and whine and about every little thing. Or you can say, sure, I may be in pain, or I may have a migraine, or I'm not feeling too good, but I can still do something, right? I could never be where I'm just sitting here doing nothing, just doing nothing. I couldn't do that. It's so unproductive. It's, you know, when at least you've got your stitching and you're doing something, you've got something to show for it at the end, right? That's that's what it, being alive and everything else. That's why all those young girls, they stitched when they were young. Well, they learned the alphabet. So some of them learned how to read that way. But it was also, um, there's a verse in the Bible. It says, idle hands are a devil's workshop. And that's it. I believe that. So now, am I constantly in motion and doing stuff? No, no. But I do try to do something. Like yesterday, I wasn't feeling good, and I had a migraine again. And I'm wondering if it's because of the CME that's coming our way. But anyways, yeah, but I'm still doing something. I'm doing something productive, right? I'm just not sitting here. And if all you can do, is sit there and scroll through Facebook or YouTube and learn new recipes or learn a new skill or do something, at least you're learning. But if you just let it, I don't know. For me, I can't understand that. I can't understand that. I remember years ago, my mother-in-law, she never, well, she sewed when she was younger, and she did a lot of cooking and baking and that, but as she got older, of course, you know but there would be some times she would be sitting at the table and wouldn't know what to do with herself, and so she'd be there just drumming on the table. And to me, it was sad to see. Because she was always an active woman for all the time that I knew her. And, but sometimes when there was nothing going on, she couldn't cook for somebody. She swept the floor, maybe swept it twice, dry mopped it or whatever. She'd sit there at the kitchen table and she would just be looking around and just drumming her fingers on the table. And because she didn't know what to do. And I would always be sad when I would see that. Like, I tried to get her into stitching, but she was not. No. She said she was having trouble seeing it, and that's before all this printed came out. Because I think if the printed had been out, I think she would have done it. I think she would have done it. But yeah. If you ever go into a nursing home or long-term care facility, and you see these elderly people, and they're sitting there, and they're laying with their heads over, or they're bored. They've had an active life, and they don't know what to do. And sometimes they'll act out in aggression, like they'll start banging things, just like a 2-year-old. I want this and I want it now, pay attention to me. But they sit there, and I mean, when I worked at the long-term care facility, I said, oh my gosh. And they had nothing to do. There was nothing to occupy them. And even if they have Alzheimer's, even if they had breathing issues or circulatory issues or, whatever. If you could put a coloring book and crayons and just let them go, at least they're doing something. Whatever it is in their mind, it keeps them active. Now, I know they had some occupational therapists. Well, not occupational, but adjuvants come in and do things with them. But it's really sad, like somebody who used to be a reader and they've got nothing to hold in their hands. I've seen them perk up as soon as they get a book in their hands, even though they can't read it, even though they can't, even though it's upside down. They don't care. To them, it's fulfilling that need. And, yeah. It's always sad to see, because as soon as you walk into a long-term care facility, like some people are up and they're walking, they walk all the time, and that would probably be me up and down the hallway. But it's a way to expend energy, right? But for many of them, they can't do that. They can't wheel themselves around. They can't, they may have Alzheimer's and they can't communicate. Maybe they've got Parkinson's and they can't communicate with that either, or a stroke. There's all kinds of, there's all kinds of things. So, I see that the war isn't going that well over there in Ukraine. The Russians hit a press convoy and killed some of the press there, the reporters. Shot up their vehicles and them. So, yeah. And apparently Putin's getting really close to Kyiv. And he wants to, I'm sure he wants control over Kyiv. I'm sure. And it looks like a beautiful city, beautiful architecture, beautiful, just everything. Be a shame if they bombed that, just like they did in Dresden, my mother's hometown. Just, last day of the war, and they had to bomb it. The British had to bomb it. So, yeah. But anyways, I don't know if any of you noticed from yesterday, I posted 2 videos. I had the video on Friday. It tried and tried and tried and tried to load, and it would not load. So then I posted Saturdays. So then Saturday loaded up perfect. And then I thought, well, I'll try for Fridays before I delete it. And it was starting to upload, and then it just kind of just, it would stop, and then it would start again, and that, so, but, oh dear, I had some thread here, so, anyways, but that's part and parcel what you get on my channel, I'm afraid. It's, you never know what's going to happen. So right now it's 1:15 on Sunday afternoon, 13th of March. And I'm just going to continue stitching. I'm going to put my book on, Help for the Haunted. And then that's it. I'm looking forward to bedtime. As soon as I got up this morning, I was looking forward to bedtime, but I got up. So, anyway, so here, as you can see here, I've come down here. This is a russet brown. So I've come down here. So I've got a little bit more to finish here. And then I have down here. And then I have some up here to put the russet brown, dark russet brown. So, or medium russet. So, anyways, so I'm so very glad that you joined me today. And I hope you'll subscribe. So click the notification bell down below and you'll be notified when I post another vehicle. But don't ask me wherever that bell is. Wherever it is. Yeah. So, anyways, oh, I was just getting a sharp pain here. That's the light. That's the light that does that. So I'll have to close the curtains. But anyways, so if you really like my channel, consider subscribing, clicking the like button, share my video to all your friends. Maybe post it in a group that you're in. Anything. I welcome anyone from anywhere. So, anyways, that's it for now. So, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I, and so does Miss Twinkle Chose Yourself, Miss Lily Bell, and Jonah, who's still in his hut over there, and myself, Eva. So, from the beautiful community of Eriksdale, Manitoba, in the center of Canada, basically, I'd like to wish you a happy Sunday, and may it be a blessed one, and God willing, this will load fast, and so you can see me tomorrow again, God willing, and otherwise that's it. So we'll see you tomorrow. Toodles, everybody.